Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I cannot wait to show you what I would put in the ultimate Charlotte Tilbury starter kit. One of the very first videos I ever uploaded to my YouTube channel 7 years ago was my very small, at the time, Charlotte Tilbury makeup collection. I have been such a huge fan of Charlotte Tilbury herself for years and years. I remember years ago, Charlotte did the makeup for the Victoria's Secret fashion show, and I think that's when I first fell in love with her. I just loved Charlotte's aesthetic. Her goal is to make every woman, not just Victoria's Secret supermodels, look and feel their most beautiful without looking overdone or detracting from their natural beauty. And because I do use a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products on my channel, one of the things I'm often asked is, what are my top must-have products from the brand? Because Charlotte Tilbury has a very, very vast makeup range now. And as much as you might want to purchase and try everything within the brand, for most people, that's not going to be possible. So what I'm doing today is showing you my absolute top picks. And before I go any further, I do want to thank Charlotte Tilbury for sponsoring today's video. Anytime they reach out to me and want to work with me, it's a great day. It's a great feeling. Even though all of the products you'll be seeing in this video are of my own choosing, the brand wanted to, thankfully, partner with me just to tell you a little bit about the world of Charlotte Tilbury on the Charlotte Tilbury website. Not only can you find every product in the range on the Charlotte Tilbury website, they have exclusive website bundles. You can get an online virtual consultation. And the other thing the brand wanted me to mention is that the Beauty Light Wand in Pinkgasm is back in stock. This product was sold out for months. There was a huge wait list for it. I personally have been singing the praises of this Pinkgasm Beauty Light Wand for a really long time before it went viral. I stopped talking about it for a while because it was out of stock, and I would just feel bad telling people how much I loved it when they could not get it. It is currently back in stock. However, due to its extreme popularity, it could possibly sell out again by the time this video gets uploaded. I'm trying to film, edit, and upload as soon as I can so you can grab one. But you can also sign up for emails on the Charlotte Tilbury website. Then you'll get a notification when it is back in stock, and then you've just got to grab it while you can. I already have a little bit of blush on, but I'm going to put this on top. My look today is one of Charlotte Tilbury's 10 iconic makeup looks. These are some of them here. The one I have on right now is the Bella Sophia. So I'm wearing everything from the Bella Sophia look. And that brings me to another one of my must-haves. This is the first one. Second one is the Cheek to Chic blush in the shade Ecstasy. This is one of the most beautiful peachy pink blushes. I've been using it for years. It is actually one of the original products that I showed in that original Charlotte Tilbury video that I did 7 years ago. So here is Pinkgasm. I'm just dotting a little bit on my upper cheeks, and you can use a brush to blend it in, or you can use your fingers like I am here. And this is so popular for a reason, because it is such a beautiful, glowing, ethereal looking blush. It has just a hint of sheen, and it doesn't emphasize a lot of texture. I have large pores and texture on my cheekbones, and I also have some fine lines in this area, and sometimes highlighting blushes can accentuate what I don't want accentuated. And this is just incredible. As I was saying, I already have on the Ecstasy powder blush, and then now I'm just popping this on top. So I don't even need a highlighter. This can work as my highlighter, because as you can see, I do look like I'm glowing. But Charlotte Tilbury does make some other amazing highlighters. I do like the original Beauty Light Wand in Spotlight, but if I'm narrowing this down to the must-haves, I'm trying to tell you about the products that I think give you the most bang for your buck. So for a highlighting product, I'm going to recommend the Hollywood Flawless Filter, because this is a multi-purpose product. You can use this under your foundation for a glowy pre-makeup base, or you can mix it in with your foundation to give you a very glowy, dewy, radiant look, Or if you have oily skin like I do, you can just pat it onto the tops of your cheekbones and it will give you a very natural looking glow. I am currently using shade 3, but this now comes in a lot more shades than it used to. And you can also buy travel sizes. I wore the wrong thing to film this video. My dress is making so much noise due to the appliques on the sleeves. I wanted to wear pink because something about Charlotte Tilbury to me just screams pink. Maybe it's because of the whole pillow talk vibe that I will be talking about momentarily. So if you do not have Hollywood Flawless Filter in your life, I highly recommend you pick one up. So far the must-haves are the Hollywood Flawless Filter, the Pinkgasm Beauty Light Wand, and Ecstasy Blush. And here's my brand new Pinkgasm. I'm so happy. I just realized that I jumped right into makeup, and I don't want to forget about skincare. Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Cream has been one of my go-to products and one of Charlotte Tilbury's best sellers for good reason. It is such a beautiful product. Unlike anything else I've ever used, I was hesitant to try the Magic Cream originally because I have oily skin and I felt like maybe it would make my face feel too oily and that it wouldn't play nicely under my makeup. But eventually I gave it a try, and from the packaging to the scent to the texture to the effects that it gives my skin as far as plumping and smoothing and hydrating, I just fell in love, and I've been raving about that product for years. And even though I'm oily, I did just fine with it. But then Charlotte Tilbury came out with the Magic Cream Light. So I personally have switched over to using this one because it is a little bit lighter weight, and I find that it works even better under my makeup, especially in the summer months or if I'm in a more humid climate. Then this one definitely works better for me. But in my opinion, you cannot go wrong with either. And then another must-have that I would put in the ultimate Charlotte Tilbury starter kit would be the Eye Rescue, the Magic Eye Rescue. This is one of the best pre-makeup eye hydrating products I've ever tried. One of the things that a lot of people forget to do, makeup artists don't typically forget this step, but a lot of people just doing their makeup on a daily basis forget to use an eye cream before they apply their concealer or corrector and concealer. And then they find that a couple of hours later, their concealer or their under eyes looks very dry and maybe cracked, and it's settled into fine lines under the eyes. You really don't want to skip the step of applying an under eye cream, but you do want to wait several minutes before you move on to applying your corrector or concealer, because that will interfere with the product staying on as well as its consistency. So do make sure that you are waiting before moving to the next step. So I apply my moisturizer and my eye cream. I pat it around my eyes all the way through here using my ring finger, and then I let everything sit for a few moments. And this Magic Eye Rescue offers so much incredible hydration. It really brightens my under eyes and is, as I said earlier, the best eye cream I found for wearing under concealer. Speaking of under eyes, I personally cannot be without the Charlotte Tilbury Under Eye Corrector. It's called Magic Vanish, and the Airbrush Flawless Powder. These two are my secret weapons for concealing even the darkest under eye circles. I apply a little bit of the corrector just with my fingers in the areas that are darkest, and then I go ahead and apply whatever concealer I'm using, and then I set my under eyes with the Airbrush Flawless Powder in shade number 1. This will just give an instant brightening effect. And then I also like to use number 2 for the rest of my face. Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. It's going in the kit. Now, going back to those wands that I love so much, I have to talk about the contour wand, and I have to put that in my ultimate starter kit. This is one of my favorite contour products of all time. I try others. I always end up going back to it. This comes in 2 different options. You can get one for fair and light skin, and then this one is for medium deep skin. I find it incredibly easy to use. It blends in seamlessly. and it gives me just a really natural looking contour. In my opinion, Charlotte Tilbury knocked it out of the park with this contour wand with both the formula and the shades. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering about eyeshadows. If you want to invest in a Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette, which one should you try? And again, I'm trying to recommend things that give you the most bang for your buck. So I personally would go for one of the Instant Eye palettes. My two current favorites are the Pillow Talk Instant Eye palette, and then the newest Smoky Eyes Are Forever palette. I am so crazy about this green shade in the Smoky Eyes Are Forever palette, and I personally like to have a black in an eyeshadow palette because I often use it for liner, or I like to use these type of palettes for day to night looks, and a lot of times when I'm doing a nighttime look, I will add some black either as my liner like I said, or just to the outer corners of my eyes for a more dramatic look. But if you're looking for something more for every day that doesn't have as many shimmers, then I would look at the Pillow Talk Instant Eye palette. And actually the next item is not something that I personally use every day because it's not the best for my oily skin type, but I do love it for anyone with dry skin or dry mature skin. And it's not that I don't use the Light Wonder foundation. I do, I just use it differently. I will mix it in with a more full coverage matte foundation if I want to sheer it out a little bit or give it a more natural look. I'll either use this for that purpose or I will use the Flawless filter. This one mixed into another liquid foundation doesn't make my skin quite as glowy as this one does. And sometimes that's what I want, especially in the summertime when it's hot or if I'm in a more humid climate. I definitely don't want to be excessively shiny. There are still some instances where I want to sheer out a more matte, long wearing foundation. So Light Wonder is beautiful on its own. For those of you with, it might work for combination skin. I just don't truthfully recommend it for someone with very oily skin. But if you've got dry skin, mature dry skin especially, please give this a try. I think you're going to love it. All right, now it's time to talk about Pillow Talk. Here is the Pillow Talk lipstick. If you have deeper skin, you can go for Pillow Talk Medium. Pillow Talk lipstick is just that perfect, everyday, my lips but better, and it's very comfortable on the lips. I find the formula to be very, very comfortable. And then you can pair it with different liners if you want to sort of switch up the look a little bit or make it more pinky or make it more peachy. I personally love to pair it with either Hot Gossip or even Iconic Nude, but I also really like just the Pillow Talk liner. And sometimes I'll use Pillow Talk Medium. I don't often use Pillow Talk Medium lipstick, but I will use Pillow Talk Medium lip liner. And here are some swatches of all of them, and I will label them on the screen. I am currently wearing the Pillow Talk lip liner, but I have on Penelope Pink lipstick and Seduction lip gloss from the Bella Sophia makeup look. But hopefully those swatches are helpful, and I'm sure this is not the first time you've seen swatches of Pillow Talk. It is everywhere. Almost everyone seems to rave about it. You'll find these products in many, many celebrity makeup artist kits. Yes, you can find similar colors out there on the market now because a lot of brands have jumped on the bandwagon of finding that perfect sort of soft, matte, everyday rosy shade that's suitable for all skin tones. So if Charlotte Tilbury is not in your budget, I'm guessing you're probably not even watching this video, but I think most of you, especially if you're watching this video, are looking to possibly purchase the original, the one and only Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. And my final pick for the ultimate Charlotte Tilbury starter kit, and this is really, really hard because I am sitting here staring at some other products from the brand that I really, really love, like the bronzer and the Pillow Talk Diamonds lipstick. I'm going to close this out with just one more must-have product, which is the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is my holy grail setting spray. I try others, and there are others on the market that I do like. I do think they are good, but this one is one of the few on the market that truly does what it says. You spray this on your face and it's not budging. Your makeup is not budging. Every shade, including your blush and your highlight, is going to stay true. It's going to stay vibrant. I have, which I think I've said like 3 times in this video, very oily skin, and oily skin tends to eat makeup, especially blush, eyeshadow, because I have oily lids as well. So in the past, before setting sprays were a thing, I would use, primers that would help, but nothing has helped as much in keeping my makeup on all day and night as a setting spray, and in particular, this one from Charlotte Tilbury. I love the ultrafine mist it has, and it smells amazing. Okay, I'm going to cut this off before I decide to add more and more products, and just leave you with a final thought that if you are wanting to try out products from Charlotte Tilbury, these are all, in my opinion, no-brainers. These are the products where if I lost one or if I finished one up, I would immediately go out and purchase another. All of the products I've shown you today will be listed and linked down below in the description box. I will also add the specific shades that I use for reference. And if you do have any other questions, please do not hesitate to leave them for me in the comments. I try to answer as many as I possibly can. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and join the Risa Does Makeup family. I do try to upload new content at least 2 to 3 times per week. You can also find more content from me on Instagram and TikTok. The username is the same. It's Risa Does Makeup. Thank you all so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in my next video.